Hi guys, and welcome once again to Prison Architect. Now, as you've probably guessed, we are starting the new prison. And to start the new prison, we need to sell this prison. So there we go. We are selling it for 1.58 million. So, pretty good. Now, I'm not going to go with the default warden this time. I'm going to have... So, let's see what we've got. We've got the lobbyist. So his perk is he halves the likelihood of receiving prisoners who are violent, lethal, volatile, deadly, or fighters. Okay. We've got Rita. Halves the likelihood of prisoners being social or fearless. Prisoners are suppressed twice as quickly. This guy has a 50% chance for your dogs to uncover the tunnels that they detect. The pacifier reduces the overall temperature of your prison, making your inmates less likely to cause trouble. And gets a small cut of the resale value for each piece of contraband found. Prisoners found with contraband will be fined directly from their savings. Wow. I'm torn between these two. We find a lot of contraband. No, I think we're going to go with the pacifier. So we're going to go with a large map. We're going to keep Fog of War on. Doesn't really matter if we have forests on. I'm not going to bother with generating buildings. We're going to have failure conditions. We're going to have gangs. We're going to have events. And we're going to have staff needs. And of course we're going to have that lovely bit of starting money. Okay. So here we go. New prison. Now, one of the very first things I'm going to do is increase our delivery area. Like that. And then put a garbage area on this side, just to give us that little bit of extra space. So speed up, get our group of workmen here. Now I'm going to put a temporary building up for the moment. Actually no, the very first thing I should do is intake. We're turning that off because at the moment we do not need prisoners coming, because we're going to spend the first episode or two just building the prison, and then hopefully the prisoners will come and it doesn't go completely wrong. But we'll see. So yeah, we're going to put a temporary building up of a office just there. Thank you. Could put utilities up as well, although to be honest, the only utility we really need is a generator and some wires, just to give that office some power. And we need to hire Warden. He's going to take his place in his semi-finished office. Is the office actually done? They're just leaving all that stuff there, in which case let's just put a storage section there, just so they move all the materials. That's better. What is happening with this room? That's weird, but okay. So, why have we got that one room? Because I am going to unlock a few things. So I want to unlock straight away maintenance, security, finance. Yeah, they'll do for the minute. They're the only real ones that I... Although actually psychology is also going to be... And I do want health, so I can build a hospital. I want you, so I can build the classrooms. Don't need legal though. Yeah, he can go away. But yeah, so there we go. So by doing that, he's just going to work away on them. That's why we need the office. So as you can see, maintenance is ticking down. And this is so when we plan out our prison, we'll actually be able to put things down like the hospitals and the workrooms and stuff like that. Because at the moment, can't actually build them. You know, they're greyed out. So yeah, doesn't help. But I am going to pause it here, guys. And I will bring you back once he's finished those, because there's no point you guys hanging around for ages waiting for this to finish. I'm also gonna start putting some foundations down. Not actually building, just with the planning tool, probably. Just until we've got, you know, the basic layout of like a cell block, for example. So I will be back shortly. Hey guys, so just quick update on what's going on. We've finished maintenance and security and psychology. We're just working on finance now. So, yay. And this is the basic cell block structure that I'm going to go with. So we've got 20 cells in each line. So that gives us a capacity of 100 there. We've then got sort of 3 rows of luxury cells. So, you know, the prisoners have something to work towards. So that's going to be an extra 30 capacity there. This little room here is going to be a holding cell, you know, to make sure that, because we're going to have every type of prisoner, just like the last prison, when incidents occur, the new prisoners need somewhere to go if there's no cells open, so we need the holding cell. We're then going to have this area as the shower block, because obviously, although these cells have their own showers, these ones do not. So, large number of prisoners need a large shower block. These tiny rooms just here, they are going to be my solitary cells. So we've only got 12, but, you know, if we're going to continue with this exact same cell structure, I think we should have enough, and we can always build more if we need them. But yeah, so that's just a quick update to let you guys know how I'm progressing. I'm going to disappear again now and continue building. Hey guys, so once again just bringing you back to give you a bit of an update. As you can see, what I've done here, I've doubled across here. I've not filled in all the squares because I really don't need to. Having a couple just lets me know what that row is going to be, so yeah. They are exact mirror matches, so, you know, one of these is going to be medium security, one of these is going to be high security. So that gets, you know, decent stuff going. This area here, now I've put some walls across it just to give you an idea of the space it's going to occupy. And these areas, one of them, I'm going to obviously wall across the middle at some point as well. One of these areas is going to be my reception, so where I intake the prisoners, and the other part is going to be my visitation. I've lost it, there it is, visitation. And we're going to be using the visitor booths, so visitors are going to come in through their own door here, and prisoners are going to come in from this side, and we're just going to have a row of these booths right down the line, which is going to stop contact between outside and inside, which should stop contraband flow a little. So yeah, that's my plan. Now I might do 2 separate visitations, one on each side, so you've got one here for max security, one here for minimum or medium security. The only problem with that is then where do the minimum security go for their visitations and things like that. So, you know, it's a work in progress plan, but I think eventually it will look good. I might even bring back the reception area and have a small corridor to it, so that I can have 3 visitation rooms. But yeah, as I say, we'll work on that as we go. For bureaucracy, we're just about to finish education, which is awesome. And then that will be finished. So I'm going to disappear one last time, guys, just so that I can get the last few things that I want to get sorted before I start building. Okay? Hey guys, and once again we are back. So, take a look. This is going to be the general layout of my prison. So this middle area here is obviously going to be all of the common areas that all of the prisoners can get to and go to. We're going to have visitation here, here and here. So we're going to have medium here, minimum here, and then high security here. We're going to have the reception here or here, and the other one is going to be the exports room. Not sure which is which yet, but you know, doesn't matter. Eventually we'll have all of it. We've got these 4 little rooms just here, which are going to be offices. Now, because of where I've placed that, I'm going to have to move my delivery slightly. We'll leave the garbage where it is. Delivery, you're going to come back, but you're going to extend this way. I think one off the wall looks better. Now the storage, that's disappearing from there, and is going to be I could cut one of these rooms in half actually and have that as storage, or I could just have a storage room in the prison somewhere. Yeah. Now these offices, I'm actually going to build them right now. Where are they? There they are. Quick setups. Because I need to hire 1 or 2 of the staff so that I can start unlocking some other things, because I want land expansion, for example. So yeah, I need those offices built. This office, obviously, I am going to demolish. It really doesn't need to be there. So yeah. Oh, and obviously now I don't have a storage, so they're just going to put stuff everywhere. Oh, right, okay, there's your storage. So when you're done, at least clean up after yourselves. Yeah, done. Right. This isn't your office anymore. Go find a new office. There he goes. Excellent. And planning, we can remove those squares. Wherever doors go, it doesn't remove that little bit of stuff. Right, so we are going to need an accountant at a minimum. Excellent, we could actually hire them all. Obviously, we're dealing with limited funds, and not limited in the actual balance, but limited in our income. Because the game won't let you go beyond your cash flow balance. So while we've got no prisoners coming in, we can't hire an unlimited number of staff, because obviously we couldn't afford to pay them the daily wage, and then we'd be at a loss constantly. And the game doesn't really like you being at a loss, so... But we will have a look once again in here. Land expansion, please. Unlock that. Prison labour. Unlock that. Deployment I need. I'm going to need surveillance. So this is something new. Because I've got Fog of War on, I'm going to lose sight of rooms and stuff constantly. So I'm actually going to need surveillance and stuff so that we can keep an eye on prisoners. Going to need patrols, and remote access will be lovely as well. I'm just unlocking most of the things at the moment. Cleaning and groundskeeping, yeah, you can work on that as well afterwards. We don't need the grants because we're not taking those. Tax relief, yeah, we can afford it, so she may as well get onto that once she's finished what she is doing. So yeah. And with that, I'm actually going to start building some of the prison. So, foundations. I normally go with brick. You know what? I'm actually going to make a concrete prison this time. See if it looks better. So, build that room and build that room, please. May as well get these ones started as well. Oh, really? You've decided that because... Oh, never mind then. Oh, that's going to do auto lights. Damn you. Oh well, too late now. I can't stop it. Wow, look at how many vans are coming. Now I'm going to hire as many workmen as the game will let me. Oh, we did go negative. Oh, maybe it's because we've now got an accountant that it'll let me. Okay. Well, we'll keep that one extra for now. Losing 100 isn't really that much a day, considering the amount of money we do have. But look at this. Look at them go. Oh. Oh, they're all cutting trees down, ready to build there. But none of these should have an entrance yet, so it'll probably say none of them can be built yet. Although it might say there's an entrance because it'll knock down the walls to these rooms. So, yeah. But this is going to take my workmen quite a while. We will probably finish some of these in bureaucracy before they've finished that. Oh, and I forgot to say, I set prison policy and micromanagement on the warden as well, because they're things that I am going to need and use, so yeah. But hopefully you guys like the layout that I'm going for. I'm hoping that, you know, because I'm planning it out so much more this time before actually building it, that it'll work better as a prison. Like, you know, my main corridors and stuff I'm keeping at 3 wide and things like that, just to help the flow of prisoners and things like that. So, you know, hopefully it'll work. And a very large area is going to be my canteen, probably with like multiple entrances and exits to help with the whole, you know, prisoners not being able to enter and all getting stuck at the doors. So, but I'm hopefully going to, when I unlock deployment, there's something I want to check. I want to see if I can make an area only for certain prisoners for certain periods of the day. If I can do that, then I have an amazing idea of how this prison's going to work. If I can't, then I've got to do it all with scheduling and, you know, make sure the schedules don't conflict with each other, so that, you know, one group's sleeping while one's in the main area, because I don't really want all of the different prisoners mixing constantly, because otherwise what's the point having max, min and medium security? But, you know, I do need the central area for a lot of things, so we'll see what happens. Hopefully it'll work out well. You know, if it doesn't, we will make it work in some way, shape or form. But yeah. Wow, they are really getting on, aren't they? Now, each of these cell block areas is going to have its own power station as well, to cut down on the whole, you know, mix and matching the power systems. The middle area is also going to have its own power. Might end up with 2, depending on how large this middle section gets. So, yeah. We shouldn't end up in the situation where we were the last time, where we couldn't even add a light into one of the areas, otherwise the power was going to go bang. Because that wasn't a fun time. To-do list, what's on it? I'll read the CEO letter. Yeah, we can delete you, we don't need that. Prison intake is closed. Yes, I know, I closed it. And we're not taking grants, so yeah, we can ignore the other 2. Well, it seems to be coming on nicely. We keep finishing these, so they've been approved, and now you're working on prison labour. Didn't I tell you to do prison labour first? Never mind. Tax relief, she's just starting on that. I will probably get her to do offshore tax haven as well, because it's always better paying less tax. Oh, and look at that. Yeah, I thought that might happen to their offices. So, Oh, and they're in brick and this is in concrete. Okay, cancel those. I want it in concrete, please. I wonder, can I? Can. There we go. So yeah, I want to change those rooms to concrete as well, because otherwise it'll just look odd. I think a concrete prison just looks better than a brick one. I mean, bricks you expect like office buildings and stuff like that. Not prisons. Prisons should be like hard and impenetrable, and concrete gives off that vibe. Brick, not so much. Almost finished this building now. There they go. Now once they've finished that, there's going to be no way in or out of these buildings. Obviously, we're going to sort that with another bit of foundation work. Oh. We're going to turn off auto lights. And that next bit of foundation work is going to be here. Oh, just waiting for that to decide it is a building. Come on. What's wrong with you? Why aren't you... Is it because I bricked that off and you now can't decide where the door is? Okay. Let's just put a door there for the minute then. Maybe that'll sort of... Oh, maybe it was because the wood was in the way. Come on, decide that you are a prison. No? No? Okay, I will eventually. Obviously, these guys can't get to those rooms now because of what I've done. So let's just stick a door there as well for the moment, just so that they can get there at least. That is a little annoying that this building just won't finish. Like, why not? Oh, there we go. Finally decided it's a building. Right. So we want concrete there, there, and we want this. No, foundations. Come on. If I do it. No, because I do want that, so yeah, we'll just do that. We'll worry about it deleting walls afterwards. So off you go, boys. Build the next bit. I love our storage is getting a bit full. Oh, you've been locked in there. Oops. So I am going to need doors here somewhere. I'm thinking 2 up from there. There we go. So they're going to be the entrances for like the average person coming in to visit people. I kind of want to remove every single light just because I know half of them are in the way. Can you dismantle? Oh, I'd have to go over every single one. You know what? I will then. Because, as I say, most of these lights are just in the way. So, as far as fog of war is concerned, there's a couple of ways that you deal with it. You can set up patrols so that you constantly have someone looking into all of the rooms, and that will give you some idea of what's going on in those rooms and things like that. There's also the option of security cameras, which is a route I'm going to take for a lot of rooms. I'm not going to bother having security wandering every corridor everywhere, because that's just ridiculous. But yeah, so look, there we go, perfect. Right, so we want a wall there, a wall there, wall across there, wall across here. Now we want a large jail door. I think in line with that one would be fine. So that's going to be the prisoners' access into these rooms. We're also going to need a wall across here. And where are we? How big is this wall? 12. Okay. So 2, 4, 6 in, 7. So there's the centre, and there's the way out. And 1 and 2 for access into these rooms. Although I might actually want to spin that one round, yeah, because otherwise that's going to annoy me. Dismantle. There we go, that looks better. Wow, look at how much stuff is there. So I was going to use one of these as my exports room. I'm thinking, however, it would be better as a storeroom. Then where would I put exports? We can buy this now. Yes, I want to purchase that, please. And on this side, we're going to put the storage room and things like that. Yeah, that works. So over here are going to be all my utility buildings, except for water. Water is going to be in the centre of the prison, for the simple reason that I really don't want to give my prisoners a way to sort of tunnel out into an unsecure area. So no. The water is going to be in the middle of the prison, so if they do tunnel to it, they're going to be in the middle of the prison rather than as close to the exit as they can be. So I want foundations. I think this one's going to be a brick building because, again, it's not part of the prison, it's for storage. I think that'll do. Nice big building. And we are going to have staff doors as inline as possible. We are going to have 2. I'm going to have to dismantle one of them and turn it around, but... Or didn't it even go? No, it didn't, so... Ow! Damn you! I hate it when I do stuff like that. Never mind. Carry on, people, carry on. Right, you go there. You go there. Perfect. Double dodge. Speed up time again so that you actually finish construction of it today. I would also love to put concrete tiles down, concrete floors rather. And get rid of those two walls. Okay. Oh, perfect. It did actually put the doors on either side. So, that is going to be my storage room. Where is storage? There it is. And you... not so much anymore. There we go. But I am going to leave the episode off here, guys. So we have just started building things. Next episode we will continue, hopefully get more of the prison laid out and sort of the rooms started to be fleshed out, because at the moment all we've got is very large building blocks. But I think it's a good start, and I think this will end up as a good prison. So please like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you next time.